Welcome to DK Champ. So I wanted to make a YouTube channel showing my lineups and my ideas behind what I'm picking each day. So I'm going to post my lineups and some of my power picks and leave the rest up to you. You can take some of these if you want, and if you just want to take some of the players and use those, that's fine too. So I'm going to start with the NBA slate, and there's two different ways that you can go about approaching this. I think with Westbrook being out, there's a couple ways that you can approach it. So one is going to be fade this Golden State game altogether, and I think that's a strong possibility that I may play, but I'm going to play a couple lineups where I'm playing the Golden State game, just hoping that it's going to stay close. But if it gets out of hand, you may want to fade this Golden State game. But my power picks would be Steph Curry. I think he's going to, no matter what, he's going to get some minutes, and he's going to be able to produce a lot of points for us. So I'm going to lock him in there. My next power pick would be Tatum, and he's coming off an excellent year. I think he's going to produce. No matter what approach you want to take to this game, you got to play Tatum. Next one, since Westbrook's out, I think no matter what you do, you got to play Schroeder. He's going to be. He doesn't play a lot of defense, and that's why I've got Curry up here. But he's going to be a good pick for tonight, no matter what approach you go. If you pick Boston, you're trying to stack the Boston game, then make sure you have Schroeder in your lineup. My sleeper pick for today, and I don't know why I have this feeling, but I really feel like Patterson is going to have a game. And Anthony's out, and it's between Patterson and Grant, so they're going to be switching back and forth, and Patterson's had the upper hand the past few preseason games. So I'm going to go with him. I think he'll score some points tonight, and I think he'll stay in the game even if it gets out of hand. So he's going to be a really good pick. He's a sleeper pick for me for this week. So these are my top four so far. The last one that I want to put in here is going to be KD. I think you got to play him. If you're going with this approach, you've got to put him in here. So I put him in my utility spot because I've already got my lineup picked. But I'll show you my other two. Sarek, I think you've got to play him. This game is going to be tight the whole time. I think if you do go with this approach, that you need to make sure he's in your lineup. Either way, he's going to be a great pick for you. My other two, and these are questionable. I've just got these guys in here because they fit my money slot, but I'm going to go with Klay Thompson, and then I'm going to go with Brown. Brown's had a heck of a year. He's done well in the preseason, and I think he's going to have a good game tonight. So that's my lineup for if the games all stay tight. I've got a lot of Golden State in here, so if that game stays tight, then this will be an excellent lineup. If it's not a tight game, then I'm going to go with the Boston stack approach. So I'm going to remove these guys. Still think we need to keep Schroeder in there. And then what you would do from here is go with the Boston stack. So you would have to go with Irvin. I think Kyrie's going to be great. So you got to make sure you have him. Other two picks, you can kind of go either way with this. Hayward is definitely a risky pick here. He could have a good game, but I just don't know. He could go either way depending on the minutes. He does have a minute restriction. So I would definitely try to stick with maybe Ben Simmons and then see what you have left. Or you could go back and get Embiid involved somehow. Let's see. So put him here. At least it's with 71. So then you can kind of play around with Hayward. I think anybody that you see in these top three spots be good to fill your last one. So I haven't really finalized this yet, but this is kind of what I'm looking at so far for this lineup if I'm doing the Boston stack or the Boston game stack. Patterson could come or go. I think he's going to play regardless, so I think he needs to stay in your lineup, but that's up to you. Another one that could be a possibility is Steven Adams. And if you get rid of Steven Adams, if he's not playing, then you got to go down to Noel. So I hope this helps everybody. If you haven't already, go ahead down and hit the subscribe button, and I'll be posting lineups for a little bit of hockey. I'll be posting for everything. So to stay up to date, check them out. And to get live updates, just hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification. Thank you for watching. Good luck tonight.